Good morning. It is about 6 o'clock. I think today's Saturday. No, today's Sunday. I'm missing church. I just got done making my oatmeal. I've got some tea that I'm going to have today, but I was going to show you my bug bite. It's not looking very good. So, I got bit right here and then several times further in my knee, under my knee there, but this area here is like swollen. I assume the swelling it dropped because I kept walking yesterday, and then because I wore my compression sleeves. Maybe it did that. I don't know. I don't even know. I still don't know what I got bit by either. It looks a lot better though. Boy, that last night was purple and it had like a gray center. I was a little worried that maybe it was like a spider or something that like rotted your flesh. I don't know. But that part is looking a little bit better. But boy, not the swelling. It dropped down. I don't think I slept too badly. The typical, turning over and having to wake up to do so. A couple sounds in the night. I just coughed or whatever, so keep it away from over here, whatever it was. And that's about it. As soon as I'm done eating, I will hit the trail. Okay, it is 7:20. I'm finally leaving. Man, I'm slow getting out this morning, but the temperatures are supposed to be about 69 degrees, and I don't have very far to go. I only have the 13 miles. I feel so much better today than I did yesterday. I feel a little bit more recharged for sure. So you saw I had a blister. It was a good sized one too. I got that when I was running from the mosquitoes. And I mean, I was truly running. It was like a horde of attack mosquitoes. And when I say I have hundreds of bites, like, I'm not exaggerating. There's so many bites. But I got that when I was running from them, and I was hoping it wouldn't become a problem, but it did. So I had to take care of that this morning. Have a nice little overlook there between the trees. Got some air quality issues going on up here, along with our drought, thanks to all the fires up in Canada. My husband just sent me a text making sure I knew, and I did, but it's unprecedented bad air quality. And that's supposed to be about Tuesday. So we'll have to see what I do. I guess it depends on how bad. A lot of the state is in like the purple range, which means nobody should be outside. But this portion of the state has been orange, which just means if you've got breathing issues, don't do extended periods outside. So we'll see how it goes. All right, my goal for today is to get to Split Rock State Park, stay at a campsite there. Right now I'm going to be going through Gooseberry State Park, and I'll hit Blueberry Hill at some point today. So, right here is the trail, I think. I see a path over here. I don't know where it goes. So the jungle gym starts early this morning. Woohoo! I feel like I might be better off just crossing the creek. Oh, well, the creek bed. There's no water. Oh boy. There's been some pretty shady bridges. All right, it's more solid than it looked. There's been some pretty shady bridges. A couple of them I did just walk through the creek bed. This trail so far has been extremely overgrown. It's flat, but man, I've got more hitchhikers. Like, ugh. I was wiping them off for a while, and there's just so many of them I quit because it keeps going, being overgrown. This is an extremely wide spot. I have to say, so far, this has not been my favorite portion, although I probably like it better than the snowmobile trail because my feet are dry. But otherwise, there's really not much to look at because there's just all these weeds in your face. Well, except for right here. So this is the very first place I ever stepped foot on the SHT. That is the first sign I ever took a picture of. Right now I'm going to go down to the visitor center and get my hands washed with some soap and water. I'm actually walking right underneath Highway 61. Lake Superior is that big white area. My phone won't change the lighting so that you can see it, but this is Gooseberry Falls State Park. We came here in the spring with all of our kids. So you are looking at a pretty broken woman. As I was leaving Gooseberry Falls Visitor Center, my heart started really acting up. It started late yesterday afternoon. I noticed it, and it was just a couple little weird things, and I thought, oh, you know, it's just from the exertion of the day. Anyway, as I was walking out of the visitor center, it was just constant, and I couldn't breathe. Doggone it. Called my husband, and he's right, I shouldn't be alone. So I don't get to go on. Apparently we have a really good heart doctor in town, so I'm going to go and see him hopefully this week, get this taken care of. But I just don't think I can hike alone. I think I have to have a partner. That way, if something does happen, they're there to fix me. And it's nothing that is damaging my heart. I have my blood pressure drops and my heart rate drops. That's why yesterday I was having such a hard time getting up hills and stuff. My heart rate was low. It was funny, like as I'm climbing up, it didn't dawn on me that, hey, your heart isn't just thumping in your chest super hard. Because it was low blood pressure, low heart rate. So anyway, he is on his way. He's got a couple of friends bringing him here. I'm sitting here on a bench along Highway 61. It runs up the north shore of Lake Superior, and I've got a little view of the lake. You cannot begin to know the frustration of having the will and the desire and the drive
to do things and your body just won't let you. My heart will not let me. I can walk through heel pain, I can walk through foot pain, I can walk through blisters, but I can't make my heart work. And that is so frustrating. So frustrating.
All of that happened on Sunday. I came home, got the appointment with the doctor on Tuesday morning, and the doctor has given me a heart monitor that he would like me to wear, and he wants me to continue on with my activities that are causing my low heart rate. And so, with that knowledge, I had decided to go back to the trail. Made arrangements with the shuttle driver. She was going to let me keep my car there. I thought that might be the better option, is to leave a car at somewhere on the trail, so that if I did have problems, I could get off trail and get home a lot more easily than somebody coming to pick me up. And so that all happened this last week. And this morning, as I'm getting ready to pack up to go out to the trail, I was hit with the realization that the hike no longer was my hike. The hike had become what my heart would allow. And part of the reason I wanted to hike the trail was I wanted to be able to push myself physically. I wanted to see how hard I could go. I wanted to see what I was capable of. And that had been taken away from me with my heart messing up and not beating correctly, not firing right. So with that knowledge, I decided I am not going to go on right now. There's a really good possibility that I'm going to have a pacemaker put in, and that would bring my heart rate up to where it's supposed to be. Currently, it doesn't get above 50 very often. And you should be in a resting range somewhere in the 60s at least, and I'm definitely not there. In fact, this morning I was sitting at 41. So I am going to wait until we get my heart thing issue straightened out, so that I can go back and I can hike my hike as hard as I want to be able to hike it, and not be limited by what my heart will allow me to do. I want to thank you guys for watching. I apologize for not being able to go on and complete the hike. I'm pretty bummed, because I was just getting to the beautiful portion of the trail, and I've gone back and forth in my own mind wondering, okay, so when I go back out, do I go NOBO again? Or do I start in the north and get to see all the sites I hadn't seen yet and finish down there? But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if I will get to do it this year. I guess it just depends on what the heart monitor shows and what the doctor decides as far as a possible surgery or not. But thank you so much for all of your support. I do plan on heading out to the Kekakabik Trail. It's about 40 miles in the Boundary Waters, and I'm going to do that so that the doctor has some readings. So if you'll stay tuned to my channel, you'll get to see the Kekakabik Trail at least. Take care, guys.